been a while. Today's little vlog, as we promised to start them again, regarding the Ultra 123 challenge that I've set myself this year. Basically, we're going to get a few vlogs out there just to see about where we are, what we're doing, and the lead up to possibly the hardest thing, I would say the hardest thing I've ever attempted. Have it out there. So it is May 26th, it's 7 minutes past 6 on a Wednesday morning. Just come out for a little run before work. As much as I get out with groups and certain individuals, I still need to get out sometimes and get miles in at my pace and just sort my own sort of training and running out. Music, it's better. Yeah, down on the canals again. Like I say, before work. Right, what do I want to say? Right then, we're now, well, me, keep saying we. I'm now just over 5 weeks since I ran the 55 mile to my mum's, and so that means on this day we're now 9 weeks before I try the next one, the 100 miler. I suppose it's a good time to sort of reflect, because looking back now, I didn't give myself time to sort of digest really and reflect on doing the 55 mile run. Been in my mind so long, and so's this whole ultra 123 challenge of doing these 3 events this year. It's like one thing after another. I don't seem to, at the moment, I'm not giving myself time, or I didn't 5 weeks ago, like I say, didn't give myself time to, like I say, digest and sort of almost pat myself on the back and congratulate myself for that achievement. It was like, okay, once I'd decided I was going to go for this 100 miler, that's what it was. And it was like the 55 mile, which happened to be on my birthday, it was a bit of a blur. So on reflection, I think that was the big negative of the whole thing, was not realizing or taking a little step back for a few days, like Mrs. G always says, and just to like take stock what had actually happened, what I'd done, with the help of obviously Todd, my brother, and Nick on the day. For work if I don't get cracking. It's a lot easier to do these videos when I'm walking along, but train. Oh, 2 passing trains. Yeah, it is a lot easier to do these videos when I'm walking, but I have a certain time slot of a morning that I need to adhere to. to get back and get ready for work. But these are some of the best times at the moment to get out. Let's have a slow down. So yeah, that reflection time. These last 5 weeks have been quite up and down. There was the initial day of doing the 55 mile, where I did really think I can't do any more than that. I can't go any further. But again, like I say to some of the people I run with and come into contact with, that's too soon, either for good or bad, whether you've had a good event or a bad event. Reacting on the same day or even the day after and deciding what you want to do on the back of that good or bad event is the wrong thing to do. And as much as I've stuck by the decision that I made to do this to do this 100-mile challenge, shouldn't have made that decision on the day after, because what it did then was it took away from everything that I'd done on the Saturday and focused everything then to this forthcoming event, which really took it away from that sort of celebration. You know, had a glass of wine and something to eat on the night, and you know, there was a few congratulations and some well dones and some very kind donations. But for myself, I didn't sort of celebrate the fact that what I'd done. It was bang, straight onto the next thing, the next day's training. To which point, within a day or two, I printed out a timetable, a training schedule, leading right up to and it was, yeah, the 55 that I'd just done was gone, done, dusted. So after 5 weeks now, I have took stock, and I am now thinking about the 100, which, like I say, is in just under 9 weeks time now. But I'm not giving it that intense sort of thought at the moment. There is a lot to do, there is a lot to plan, not just for me but for Nick, for other people who are going to be involved, connected, helping in some way, hopefully, running with me, maybe cycling with me. All that's to sort out, but I need to concentrate at the moment on just enjoying the running, which I am doing now. So to basically break it down, the last 5 weeks have been quite a thing, quite up and down, as I say. First couple of weeks was just like intense back on the training, which is definitely the wrong thing to do body wise. Need to take a lesson from my own book of preaching and literally practice what I preach, and just wind it down a little bit, which I have done now. But now these last couple of weeks of not having that timetable, not having that schedule, because where I'd got it fixed on the back of the kitchen door like I've done for so many years, that's been ripped up. And I know, after so many years experience of running, I know roughly what I've got to do. I've got to put those long runs in, I've got to put back-to-back long runs in, but I've also got to put some recovery time. So I am scheduling some set rest days, which yesterday was one. That'll be done each week, at least 2 rest days a week. But that's pretty much it really for now. Like I say, it's just over 5 weeks gone, and it's just under 9 weeks to go, of which I'm sure will come along very quick. But at the moment it's about enjoying the running, staying fit, staying healthy. not doing too many intense miles, breaking it up really, having a little bit of variety. So that's pretty much it for this week's video. Like I say, I'm going to try and put one of these out and keep everybody who's been so kind and been so supportive, just keep everybody up to speed on what I'm doing, how I'm feeling, how things are progressing, but not try and dwell or think about the 100 too much. It's quite hard to explain really. It's obviously got to have that thought process, and like I say, there is a hell of a lot of planning to do, both in my sort of training, make sure I'm ready sort of physically and mentally, but with everything else that's got to be done. But at the moment, for these next 2 or 3 weeks, I need to get back to doing this sort of thing, some enjoyable runs, still getting the long distance ones in at the weekend and maybe one in the midweek, but just yeah, just focus on a bit of relaxed running at the moment, rather than that fixation of got to do that on that day, got to do that on that day. Some days I just don't feel like running, so I'm not going to. So yeah, that's about it for now. Thanks again for watching. Once again, thanks again for your support. Once again, thanks again. Doesn't sound right, so we'll say that again. So yeah, thanks for continually watching these little videos and my crazy adventures. Hopefully they continue for the next 9 weeks injury free, and we get to that day where we set off on the 100 mile. That's about it really, so I'll catch you soon.